to my channel today, and we are doing a brand new Sims 4 custom content haul. And so today is definitely going to be a really interesting day because I, for the past few weeks, have been collecting the custom content and I found over 200 plus items. And let's just say I don't have a problem whatsoever. I am totally the poster child for custom content healing. So here I am today showing you all my CC that I've collected for your mods folder to be put into. You're welcome, and thank you for coming to my TED Talk. So for the first hair we have here is a nice little Dutch braid ponytail, a nice little part on the side with a nice little length to it on the back. It reminds me of a 1800s medieval hair that I would see more of a milkmaid hair. Yeah, when I see this hair, I think of a milkmaid from the 1800s in medieval time. The next hair we have is from Green Llamas, and this one I really love because I've been downloading their CC for ages now, and I've been really seeing them improve on their CC creations and how they stylize their hairs and their clothing and like their collaborations with other people. And I don't know, I just really love this hair because it's very stylized and very wavy, and it reminds me of like a suburban home, a suburban mom hair. As for the next hair, we have this little updo stylized hair, and it gives me vibes from that one episode way back in the day of 2010 on Glee, Road to Sectionals. That hair, when they're wearing that dress, it kind of gives me this vibe, a Quinn Fabray stylized hair. The next hair we have is from Cyrus and Julie, I believe that's how you say their name, but they did a collaboration together and they did this like prom collection, prom queen and king collection of a bunch of hairs, clothing, and also accessories that your Sims could wear to go on their prom night. But the next hair we have is again from their collection, and this is more of a vintage glamour hair, but I'm pretty sure what they did is that they kind of retextured it to look more silky and smooth. Yeah, more silky and smooth hair. The next hair is what I would call a Paris hair. You know, Paris from Gilmore Girls, but in the reboot version where she has like this like more grown-up look and very sleek back hair. I kind of get that vibe. So I'm going to call this the Paris hair. The next hairstyle we have is another one from the collection. And this one's more, I think it's from Vintage Glamour as well, but they did a mesh edit of it. And I like the vibe. I love having variety of hairstyles where I have a short bob, a medium one, a long version, and like an updo of the exact same hair of different styles of it, very wavy, very, you know, different textures, because we have 4 versions. We have a very updo version, we have a very medium version, short version, we got an updo. Like, I'm literally getting all the bennies today. But this one is like really good, but I'm pretty sure it might be the way they textured it. It's very sleek and very like, I don't know, I love it. It's so good. The next hair we have is from Curry. Anyway, but we have this next hairstyle from this lovely creator, and I've been seeing their hair and the creations on their Tumblr recently. But I don't know, I really like every single hair color on this one. And Dana's actually wearing this for a party wear, and it looks really, really good. And I get a very suburban mom style vibe from this. The next hairstyle we have is from Okio from Tumblr, and I've been a fan of their CC for a while, and I really like the way it looks. But the next hair we have is from Cyrus, and they did a very high pony Ariana Grande styled inspired hair, and I like how they have like little edges in the front. The black edges do not come with it, but it does come up with blonde or more recolors, but they added a very jet black swatch, which I'm very pleased that they did because the EA version has more of a bluish tone, black bluish tone to it. So the fact that they added a jet black color is really good because, wait a minute, when she has a jet black hair on, it kind of reminds me of Selena. You know, the Mexican-American singer from way back in the day, but now she's like gone, RIP. But anything for Selena's, I don't know, but like Selena is good. I don't know why, but she kind of gives me that vibe with this hair. I don't know why I thought about that just now. But the next hairstyle we have is also from Cyrus, and it's a very updo bun. And I do have to say, I love this one because it's like a very updo, not in your face, not on your neck, because if you go to Salvadorado with long, crazy, voluminous hair, you will get snatched up by a monkey because they think your hair is a legit banana, so they'll snatch it and your weave will fall off. Okay? So, learn from the best from Cyrus and get this updo bun today on Tumblr. But the next hair is from Vikai, and I really love this hair because when I see their hairs on Tumblr, I'm like, okay, do I really need this? The answer is yes, because when I saw this hair, it reminded me of Dina Caliente, but it also reminds me of Stella McCarthy. I think that's what their name was. It was a sim that I saw from SpringSims from her past series way back in the day, where she had like this, I think it was the Bachelorette challenge, and I think her name was Stella McCarthy, and she had this hair, or somewhat like this hair, but it was like blonde toned, and it looked exactly like it. And I'm like, wait a minute, is it Stella? It literally looks like Stella, but it also reminds me of from her base game Vanilla LP a little bit. I don't know why, but I see Jen Sims wearing this hair all day, every day. But the next hair, I'm pretty sure, I forget who this creator was, but this hair is actually made for males because this CC creator actually made this, and it was inspired by Billy from Stranger Things from from season 2 and 3, Billy from that TV show on Netflix. And it has a very 80s style to it, and I really love Stranger Things. And I love the 80s because it reminds me of a series called Ramona, and it's by Ocean Sims. You should really check it out. Link down below. I love Ramona so much because the way she tells her stories and the way it's like stylized to fit the 80s is super cool. And so if you guys have seen that show, that series on YouTube by Ocean Sims, let me know how you like it, because I hope and pray that she comes back with a season 2 for us to watch. The next hair is actually from Enrique, and they made a very Ariana Grande in-styled high pony hair. Literally by Ariana Grande, high pony hair is what they literally said on their Tumblr post. I'm not even kidding. So I kind of get that vibe. But the next hair is actually from the same creator, and this one hair reminds me of that Telephone or Alejandro, or like way back in the day of Lady Gaga when she used to wear hair just like this back then. It reminds me of her from back then. The next hair is from Samandy, and this one was inspired by Island Living, and it gives you that very mermaid, whimsical, mythical creature vibe, and I love it because it has ombre recolors. And this other hair from Samandy is ultimately my favorite because 1, it matches her dress. 2, I've been using this hair ever since they released it on Tumblr. The next one hair is actually from a Brittany Hairs off of Tumblr, and I like this one because it's like a Dutch braid. It looks like this one, but it has more of a updo, prom, classy, elegant vibe to it that I think works well for any situation for your Sims. The next one is from Samandy, and this one has a lot of hair. But when I was looking at this hair, I found out that she actually added 2 versions where you can cut off a length of the hair to fit this style right here, or you can literally chop off even more and have it a little bit shorter. It's like having 3 different versions of the exact same hair is ultimately so cool. The next hair is actually from Debasia Simber from Tumblr. I'm pretty sure that's how you not say their name on Tumblr, but they made this like dreadlock afro textured hair to kind of put it up in a bun for like space buns. And I like the dreadlocks vibe because they actually made one for toddlers, which is not in this video, which I forgot to include, but they have ones for children and toddlers, not just for your young adults and older. So it's for every age group. The next hair is from a Brittany Harris, and this one's inspired by Island Living, and I'm pretty sure they actually added an accessory, which they did, added a flower to the side of it to give it more of an islandy vibe to it, to show you that you're on the island, to relax and have fun and soak up the sun. You're walking on sunshine. It's like she could literally be on the island if she wanted to. This next hair is actually from Cat off of Tumblr, and when I saw this hair, I was like, hold up. Wait a minute. I normally download their CC, but I stopped downloading for a while. But when I saw this hair, I was like, I must have this hair ASAP. The next hair is from Savvy Sweet or Shelly off of Tumblr. And I've been a fan of their CC for the longest time, like literally the longest time since they've actually been uploading CC on Tumblr. And I don't know, this new hair is like, you got space buns, you got little waviness in the back, but you got that classy, elegant suburban mom vibe to fit the bill. Or like, you know, girls just want to have fun type of hair, I would see. So for the next hair we have is from this creator. I'm not really sure what their name was on Tumblr, but I had to download this mesh from Redhead Sims off of Tumblr to get this hair. And I believe that this one actually has 2 different versions, or actually technically 4 different versions. So this one is like more of a darker green, and then I presume this one is more of a lighter green, but more of a darker green. So you have like 2 different versions of the exact same hair. And this one gives you the exact same swatches, but they put edges on to it, very laid edges onto your Sims hair to give it to fit the bill, which I like. And I like the vibe of it too. The next hair is actually from Savvy Sweet again, and they did the same exact thing, gave you little space buns with some little hairs in the front as well to, you know, give it some variety, some more, I don't know. I like little strands in the front and strands in the back and like little strands on the side. And the next hair is actually from Jujubee. Yeah, Jujubee off of Tumblr. And they have like this nice big poofy updo bun that does come in a variety of different swatches. And I presume that this one has like more like a more pastel pinky-ish colors. So moving on to the accessories, I got quite a few of earrings that I can choose from. Most of them are from Ethereal from Tumblr, and the next one is actually from Julie B from Tumblr, and I believe this one is actually from IL Cup off of Tumblr. They did one that's like a very 70s vibe, 80s vibes to it called Let's Dance. And I love that because it does come in a variety of different colors, however you want, and it fits the very Valentine's Day vibe for one of these swatches that you could just choose from. But as we move on to Ethereal, this one, I just really love every single one that they created because they're actually a alpha CC creator on Tumblr, and I normally don't really download a lot of alpha CC lately because I just don't really use it that much. I mainly just use Maxis Match. But when they came out with this like CC earring collection, I was literally blown away on how talented they are with making these accessories with, you know, being like very small hoops, very dangly hoops, very small, very elegant, and very classy and golden. Did I get anything from Glasses? Oh, I did. So I got something from Glasses, and I got this from Magnolia C, and they're also a alpha CC creator, but I got these visors or like this librarian look type glasses, and like, you know, that librarian where like you're talking so loud and like she pulls her glasses down and looks directly into your soul. Like I kind of get that vibe, a very librarian styled glasses when she's looking at you because you're talking too loud in her library. So as we move on to the accessories, I got this necklace from Simlaugh Love off of Tumblr, and they created this nice island living-esque inspired necklace to fit that very islandy, sand beachy, go to hang 10 type of vibe to it. So it looks nice. It looks nice. The next one I have is a corsage from, corsage? I think that's the correct word. A corsage from Cyrus and Julie from their prom collection. And they have one for males and females, so your males are not out there hanging. The next one I have is from Julie B. It's the exact same one. They're earrings, but they have a necklace version. The next one is from Simstone or Simtone off of Tumblr, and they have a choker style plus necklace style to it, so it's like a double whammy, a double feature. So the next one is actually from Ethereal from Tumblr, and they are the exact same ones as the earrings, but for necklaces, and each and every one of them are all good, but I'm pretty sure the last one is actually pretty much new to the collection that they just added to their accessory collection. So I like this one because it's more of an angel vibe to it. Like it has, I don't know if you can really see it, but it has like an angel, Cupid with wings, arrow, signify of love. So as we move on to makeup, I have quite a few items for each and every category, but as for eyeshadow, I only have 3. 2 by SpringSims and 1 by Idic, a new creator that I just discovered a couple weeks ago while CC shopping. But this first one is from SpringSims called Moonchild, and I like this one because it has a very subtle, not too pigmented. As for the next one we have is another one from Idic, and this one's very like, it's not a lot, it's like not necessarily my go-to eyeshadow that I would technically use, but I love the way they like stylized it to fit where it's classy and elegant, but you can wear it pretty much anywhere you want. If you want to go to like a very costume party or a very, you know, exciting night out in the town and have very bold, elegant, colorful look. The last one we have is from SpringSims, and this one's actually called Glacier. And Glacier is actually one of my favorite ones that they have made so far, besides the other ones from their past collections. But I really love this one the most that I've been using lately on most of my Sims. So as we move on to blush, we actually have one. So as I move on to blush, I only have one blush, and that's actually from Vivi. And they created a highlighter that has 3 different levels with 3 different swatches. One is like a very, you know, bright tone, and then the next one is actually like very, you know, toned down. And then the last swatch is actually very minimal and like very light. But for Sim Mandy, I've been recently downloading more of their CC lately, and I'm really liking what they've been doing with like this like new style of creations, because in the past I've seen their stuff and I really like how they're stepping up their game with their creations, especially now that they're like dabbling into makeup now. I believe so, because this is the only one that I actually saw when I went onto their Tumblr. As for the next pair of lips, I actually have this one from Nolan Sims, and this one is actually not new. It's a pretty old one that I just recently rediscovered and re-downloaded that I wanted to share with you all. And I'm pretty proud of how it looks because, you know, it has very subtle tones to it, very matted look. That's like not too much, but not too little, but like just the right amount that you're looking for. Like this one's like very subtle pink. Like it's very matted onto her lips. As for the next one, I'm pretty sure this one's actually by Okio, but this creator actually created a very glossy gloss lipstick, and I'm like, this looks really good, and I actually kind of like the way it looks. I normally don't really go for glossy for my Sims, but this is an exception because this one's actually really good. And this blue swatch is like when you eat like a very sugary, syrupy snow cone and your lips just turn blue. As for the last one, I have this one from SpringSims, and it's one is actually called Stargirl, and I don't know how he comes up with these names for his lip kits or his makeup at all, but he's literally killing the game, and I really love his CC so much. But I really love how it's like very matted, but he also added a swatch for glossy, so you have a very matted and glossy swatch for the exact same lip color, so you have 2 varieties, so you can choose however you want. And I love that. I love variety. I love having choices. I love having things just like this for these specific reasons. So as we move on to the tops, I actually have this first one from Tip Top Tab off of Tumblr, and they created this like a very 70s style, very culturized top that I think is really cool, where the top ones are like very patterned and the other ones are very all just single solid color ones, which I definitely love a lot. And I have to say that Dana actually fits the red one so well that I really love how it just looks. The next one I have is from Sim Mandy, and I'm pretty sure they actually downloaded this from like a collection off of their Tumblr quite recently. Then I'm like, wait a minute, I've seen this before, but where have I seen it before? But like I said, I really love this one a lot because it's just like, it's like an off-the-shoulder crop sweater. The next one is also from Sim Mandy, and they created a very crop top, tying in the front type of t-shirt that your Sims can wear that comes in a variety of different swatches that I think personally, for one, I will probably have my Sim wear this during the hot weather wear. So for the next top I have is from SpringSims, and they created this one called the Natalie that does come in a variety of different natural tone dark swatches that your Sims can wear either for their athletic wear or their swimwear or their pajama wear, hot weather wear, or even everyday wear if they want to, and wear a jacket with it because sometimes it can get cold. For the next one is actually a, I guess you would say, a full body top that your Sims can wear, but put some bottoms down here if you want to. But it's by Sim Mandy, and it fits the very Japanese, Chinese, I think Asian culture outfit. So I'm not going to show you this one because this one I forgot to download the tape for it, so you know why. But this one's created by Richport, and this one's also created by Richport, but this one comes with like a bra, but it's like a very see-through, seamless, like crop top type of outfit that your Sims can wear just for fun. It's a blouse. A see-through blouse that your Sims can wear. And the next one I have is by Sim Mandy, and they're literally coming through with all this custom content that I literally cannot keep up with. So I love this one a lot because it comes in one, a yellow swatch, but it also comes in like a very, black swatch, blue swatch, red swatch, and also a white swatch. But this next one is actually a very oversized hoodie that your Sims could just lounge in and just like, chillax in. It's like a boyfriend oversized hoodie is what I would call it. And then this next one is also by Sim Mandy, and this one's also a blouse, but it's like a off the shoulder crop top blouse that your Sims can wear that definitely comes in a lot of swatches for your Sims to choose from. This next one, I'm not really sure who it's by because I can barely see that name, but they created like this nice little swimsuit bodysuit that your Sims can wear whenever they're out and about. They can wear pants under if they want to, or they could just wear this out and about for the swimwear, hot weather wear, their everyday wear if they want to. But it comes in solid colors, but it also comes in like pattern style colors as well. But this next one is also by Sim Mandy, and it's the exact same one as this one, but this one has like solid colors, and then this one has like pattern, more variety of swatches that your Sims can choose from. So they can go either solid, ombre, or patterns, whichever they choose. And this next one is by Ridgeport off of Tumblr, and they created this bodysuit that your Sims can wear, a very what's called fitted bodysuit is what I would call it. A very fitted bodysuit / jacket, because it has like a zipper up here, so they could probably wear this as their winter wear with some pants if they so choose, please. I mean, they can wear whatever they want. And this next one I believe is actually from, I forget. It's a very well-known CC creator on Tumblr. I think they're called Magnet Sims or something, or Magnet Simbler, pretty sure. But I downloaded this a few days ago, and I like how it looks because it's very island living inspired. So your Sims can wear this on the island of Sulani. So as for the first full body outfit, we have this one is from the Cyrus and Julie Prom King and Queen collection. But I, for one, think that every single outfit that they made today for this collection is from either inspired by the Sims Restore Prom King and Queen collection or the Sims 3 Generations when your Sims go to prom. I forget which one it was from, but it reminds me of the Sims 3 a lot with these prom dresses and like everything that they created for this collection, which they did a pretty good job on. So for this next dress created by Sim Mandy, they created this nice little plaid dress that your Sims can wear. They got a red swatch, they got a very black and white swatch, which you just saw, and it looks really nice because I normally don't really see a lot of like plaid anything besides only for the males, because that's all I really see. But when it's like done in a dress form, it looks really nice. And for the next one, we have also by Sim Mandy. This is more of a happy-go-lucky, flowy, going into golden fields type of dress that I would definitely see. I don't know why, but I kind of get those vibes. And then for the next one, it's very like chic and like cashmere pattern off-the-shoulder dress. It's very short, but I kind of like it. I like the way it looks. It's like a coat, but it's not a coat. It's like a coat dress, but not a coat, And this next dress is actually from Moonstray off of Tumblr, and they created like this more, for me, it reminds me of a private school dress. I don't know, like who will wear this dress? Like Rachel Berry from Glee. I like how it's like a crop sweater, but it has like a dress, like a crop top dress. As for this next dress, this one is created by Richport, and they created this seamless nice short dress that you could definitely wear out on a town on a night with the friends or whatever have you, or for your formal wear or for your wedding, whatever you want to do. It looks nice. But for the next one that Richport created, it's like a little collection of this nice flora maxi dress that I definitely think it looks really, really nice. And I've used this dress before in like my previous gameplay for most of my Sims, mainly for Dana, because she kind of like fits the bill for them. But it's like this maxi dress that fits that islandy vibe that I'm getting for most of the part. And I'm like liking what they've been doing with their CC lately. I've always been a fan of their CC, so I'm like very pleased that they're making more stuff like this. And then for the next one that you saw at the beginning of the video is this dress, a maxi dress by Richport. My favorite swatch of this one is the color blue, but also the color yellow that definitely blends in with my cast background by Jen Urban Sims on her website. Number seven if you want it. Really good. Just check it out. It's good. Link down below in the description. But this one is like also like definitely one of my favorites. I love the solid colors. I love the patterns. It's very like good. I don't know how to say other words besides good or great or amazing, but like everything I see for CC that I download is always good, because no matter what people create, it's like top-notch quality. And as for this last outfit, I'm not really sure what to call this one, because like this has more of a, what will you call it? Paint house, like a deserty paint texture to it, is how I see it. So as we move on to the accessories, I have quite a few things to show you, but I do want to say this one thing I have by Sparrow that has helped me tremendously when it comes to organizing things in their correct category, because I have a bunch of CC and I normally don't know where everything is placed, but this actually helps me to know where everything is placed for the correct category. Like, you know, the wrists on the left, the wrists on the right, the gloves, pretty much everything under the sun for your accessories, but also they created something for your tattoos and for your skin details, which helps so much when figuring out what you want to place on your Sim's face and where it goes, and kind of understanding it more on a deeper level. But for the first accessory on the wrist on the left, I have this lovely wrist corsage by Cyrus and Julie for the collection for the prom king and queen. And as for the index finger on the right, I have these 3 rings by Ethereal, which I'm also pretty sure these are also by Ethereal, but they just didn't add the CC preview for it. But it's on their index finger on the right. It does come in only 3 swatches, the gold, the silver, and the gray. And I'm like, okay, keeping it elegant, keeping it classy, totally okay with that. But as for the middle finger on the right, we have this other ring by Ethereal, I believe so. And I think this one looks really nice. It has, oh, I see, it layers. So it's being layered on top of the rings on the right for the index finger, but now the middle finger on the right, it layers. So you can have layers upon layers upon layers. Now can you see why I love this thing so much? Because it keeps everything organized and I know where everything is at. We also have like another ring also for the middle finger on the right that goes right here. And then the middle finger on the left also goes on the left side, that also stacks for the index finger, or the ring finger actually. Just right there. And certainly not least, we have the leggings by Nolan Sims, which I prefer. You know, I don't really use leggings in The Sims, but when Nolan Sims has it and creates it, I must have it in my game ASAP, point blank period. So I really like how that they definitely did some leggings for sure for our game. So as for the males, I have quite a few things I can actually show you, but some of the stuff is actually pretty much the same from the females to the males, so I won't show those. But for the Cyrus and Julie collection, this afro right here is definitely one of my all-time faves, because I desperately need more like afro textured styled hairs for both my males and females. So if you know any people, hit me up, both Alpha and Max's Match, hit your boy up. The next hair is actually from Mandy, and this one's like a very, I don't know, I forgot what they actually called it, but there's like 2 styles. There's this hair, and then there's like this Marshall hair that I had to, no, I had to download the Mandy hair to get the Marshall hair, because this one's like just flipped around and more swoopy. Yeah, more, that's the word, swoopy on the front. I don't know if I said it in the video or not, but when I said the Billy hair, this is the Billy hair for the males, and it was by Okrui? I'm gonna say it right there. But that's what this hair was made by, and I think they did a pretty good job by it too, because it looks like Billy and it makes perfect sense. As for the next hair, this one is created by HJ, and I don't really download dreadlocks that much. I used to download Ebonic Sims's hair all the time, but it got to the point where my game would like kind of lag a lot, so I had to take it out of my game. But this hair looks really good, and I really like the style of the dreadlocks, and it works super well for Emmett. So as for the necklaces, I have 4 necklaces that are actually new for the males by Ethro on Tumblr. And like I said, when they did a collection, they did a collection of all the accessories for the earrings, the necklaces, like everything under the sun that you could ever dream of, they have on their Tumblr. And it's so good. So they made like this chain gold necklace for the males. They made a medallion with a coin. They also made this like nice little square looking thing. I'm pretty sure there's a $sign. And then they made a cross for the males as well. And these other 2 are actually from Sim Laugh Love and then Cyrus and Julie for the collection. So your males can wear the corsage if they want to on their tux, which actually goes well with one of the tops that I'm about to show you. But I really like how they really did their stuff. So for the tops, like I said, it comes with like a tux, and then it also comes with this other big poofy tux that is like extremely huge on Emmett, but it's totally okay. But I like the whole 2 styles of it. This one actually comes with an accessory that is right here, and you can basically change the color of this right here. So let's change it a little bit. Like I said, change it however you want. It looks really good no matter what it just looks good. And I'm surprised like that people are really stepping up on how they do things. They're taking their time, making it really look good and neat, and it's just like freaking fantastic. So as for the next top we have is like this next floral pattern styled shirt, very tropical beachy type, and they also have some solid colors as well. And they also made another one too with more patterns. Like, give me all the patterns please and thank you. And then this one, I forget who actually created this crop top sweater, or I mean cropped sweatshirt hoodie, but they cropped the sleeves and also cropped the jacket hoodie portion of it, but also has another version to make it long sleeve. And then Richport has come through again with another top. Of course, we all love that creator so much, and they just do a fantastic job at what they do. It's a very oversized shirt that is like very big but can fit any style. And then this creator actually did a good job too. I'm not sure who created it, but their creator name starts with a V, just by the preview I see on the thumbnail, and it's like a very flame. It just looks wild and crazy and awesome, and just like biker-esque. So for the full body outfits, I only have 3. And they're pretty much all full body outfits for formal wear, which I'm definitely okay with because I don't really have a lot of formal outfits for my males. And when I initially saw this one, I was like, it's very chillax, very chill, very calming, because he has no tie or bow tie. But as for this one though, this one's created by Double Plum Bob off of Tumblr. And what they did is that they made more recolors from the Get Together suit that we got from that pack. And I love these swatches because every single swatch can fit for any occasion. And like, you can go to prom, you can go to court, you can go, to a party, or just for fun. And I like these swatches. But for this one though, it's more of a, how would I put it? What's the word that I'm looking for? Like a detective suit, like a detective police officer suit. Like they have like their tie and like their shirt, and they just throw on their jacket. Like, I get those vibes from this one. And so that being said, I hope you guys actually really enjoyed this CC haul. And if you guys have any CC links that you guys want me to look at, let me know on Twitter or Instagram or in the comments. And I will definitely do another CC haul for you guys. And everything in this video that I showed is all reblogged on my CC Finds Tumblr. It's just springsimscc.tumblr.com. Link down below for you guys' convenience. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below as always, and I will see you guys all in the very next video. Bye!